Oh hey, how you doing my friends? It is me, once again, Lasty here. Welcome to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory. Episode number 284 today. Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, filming this the same day as I filmed yesterday's episode because of a busy day. So that's why I'm in the same t-shirt, the same Ipswich Town away shirt from when we were in the Prem last season. This is probably one of my favourite shirts we've had for ages, actually, so I shall continue wearing it throughout the next few years, probably. If you enjoyed today's episode, do me a little favour and just hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on social, you know the drill. Squad is looking mighty fine. Of course, we have Van der Ven and Lauren James as the two sort of main futties that we've picked up so far. Lauren James in a pack and Van der Ven from the SBC, of course. Today is going to be more of that grind. I'm going to do SBC grinds. As you can see here, we're going to start off quite nicely with a... I think it's a Greats of the Game icon. I'm also going to need a sip of drink straight away. Sorry about that. Good old H2O. We get 97 prints. Not bad. That is that's a Greats of the Game icon. Does that mean she's a live item? Can she go up to 99? If her nation... I mean, she's got nothing there to say, like, if Germany did well. I don't know who's in it, who's out of the tournament. I honestly don't know. But I saw that the heroes can go up +1. I just wonder if the icons can as well. I would assume possibly. We get Sasic, speaking of heroes, in a little batch of 10 83 plus player picks. Starting to really quite enjoy these, and I've finally figured out where people get their rare golds from. I'm such an idiot. Like, I'd completely forgotten. Well, I'd misread the description of the SBC, but the 85 exchange, which is a 75 times 20, is all rare golds. So it can give you those low-rated ones that you've not got left in your club, and you can use them as rares for player picks. And all I need to do is use 85s in the exchange. God damn it, Tom. How could I be so silly? Anyway, we are going to pack a Futties card right now. Alert. It's a Yildiz, so it's one of the more packable ones. Finesse, incisive, rapid, and something. What was that? Oh, first touch. It's not a bad card, you know. I wonder if you can play cam, because I don't use the winger options, do I? But yeah, not too shabby. I think we've got 289s in there as well, so always handy. I'm starting to finally gain a little bit of SP throughout the menus and stuff from playing the odd little game here and there for Evos and things like that. So we're working our way through the season pass. I think I'm level 4 at the end of this episode, or at the start of the next episode. I can't quite remember. But yeah, I'm working my way through. I'm probably quite behind compared to where some people are. I can't believe some people are already level 15 plus. I don't get it. Anyway, we're going to get ourselves a tradable Icon Gerrard with a Trailblazer Haaland behind it. I was like, wow, okay, tidy. Didn't know what to make of that. This is from something. What was this from? A tradable 84 times 10. Oh, it's from the season pass. We actually got 4 very nice special cards in there, none of which actually sell for anything. So I'm discarding them all. I think the highest price range there was that Rafael Leao, but he's like min at 83k, so he's just never ever going to sell. So I took the 45,000 coins because that would allow me to open a couple of store packs. Now, you're seeing me opening them. I'm going to open 2 of these 150k packs. They're in the global limit section because they are 489 pluses. Now, that is going to work out cheaper if I open 2 of these than an 88 times 11. But this is 89 times 4. We only get 8 cards. But I reckon we end up with more higher rated stuff from these 2 packs than we do from one of the slightly more expensive 88 times 11. All right? Anyone with me still? That's what I've decided to do anyway. And you can sort of see what we're packing here. I end up getting, I couldn't tell you who that is, Babajide, and a Greats of the Game icon Pichon, 96 overall. rapid, finesse, chip shot, low driven. If that chip shot was just like tiki-taka or something, would have been on for a right card. But yeah, some crazy high rated stuff there. 3 out of 4 of the players are icons. We are really into silly season, my friends. And now we're also going to go ahead and evo the 92 Graham Hansen into a 96. Ends up getting the exact same stats as the 93, but I prefer this dynamic image, so that's what we're going to go with. She's in the home kit, and that just looks better to me. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do, as well as my current Neymar one I need to just complete. I know it's not a dynamic image Neymar, but I might as well complete the Evo because I've started it. I think it was a free one, but so be it. I'm going to play a bit of squad battles today to work on Graham Hansen, so we'll get the Neymar one done as well. We're working on it in the background. I'm not even sure I've completed it yet. It might be in tomorrow's video when we actually get that done. But yeah, just playing a few little games here and there to get things like that over the line. And there has been a couple of really good Evos the last couple of days. The one from Saturday night is especially nice because it gives so many options. And like Ruud Gullit is a very viable option to get a 96 rated card, and it does boost his defensive stats up like quite heavily into the 90s, which is, you know, something that he didn't have before. And I've got a couple of Ipswich options, and I just don't know whether to do an Ipswich player or just to evo Ruud Gullit because I can. That sounds like a pretty good idea to me. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm stuck at this point on what to do. So that is sort of my current issue. You can also put the Milinkovic-Savic into the one that came out on Saturday night, and instead of going to a 97 like the centre-back one can, he goes to like a 96. And again, like crazy stats across the board, but maybe he's a better DM rather than a centre-back at that point, or a good centre-mid or something like that. So yeah, we're unsure as to where to put certain players at the moment. We'll figure it out though, don't you worry. I end up getting the 93 rated King Kenny Dalglish, who's got finesse and chip as his 2 playstyle pluses. Probably evoable. You're going to want like rapid or quick step and something else though, aren't you? To sort of, yeah, ignore that chip shot playstyle. But the packs were going good. The infinite grind is a little bit more apparent to me, and I'm going to talk to you right now as to what I believe is the way to go with each sort of like rating of players and stuff like that. So here we go. Essentially, you're going to start with, let's say you've got anything up to an 83 rated, you know, including the 83 rated rares that you're getting out of things. You can use some of them in Team of the Week packs if you want, in order to just smash out a few Team of the Week packs so that you've got stuff for your daily SBCs. Granted, I think that's not a bad shout. But okay, so we could say anything 82 and below, right? You're going to stick into the 83 plus player pick. Do that, right? Because you're gonna get quite a lot of stuff from that. Any 83s, you could also put them into the 83 plus player pick. It feels a little wasteful, so I would put them into the Team of the Week packs personally, just so you can start building up a plethora of those. Because even the 85 combos that we've got now, there's 7 of those a day, so you're gonna need 7 tots or 7 informs to submit in your SBC. Now, anything 80, we'll skip 84s for a moment, but anything 85 rated, I would suggest putting into the 85 exchange, just because that's going to give you rares that you can top your club up with. Every now and again, it'll give you something half decent, bit of fodder, but it'll give you 20 rare gold items, which if you get nothing good, can be rare golds that go into more of those 83 plus player picks. You'll probably find, if you're anything like me, you've got way more non-rare golds than you have rare golds, and therefore you want to try and get more rare golds that are low rated where possible. So that's what the 85 exchange is for. The 86 exchange you could do. I don't necessarily see it as a fantastic option. Yeah, I think 86s and 84s I'm kind of up for using in like big player SBCs, using them as like the main bulk of fodder, and then you put high rated fodder in on top of them just to meet your overall requirements. 87, 88, 89 exchanges, right? And then in that 89 exchange, I would put anything up to from 89, 90, 91, sometimes 92s if you're desperate to open one. but anything 92 or above, or 93 or above, that you consider fodder, like let's say you get that, 93 Dalglish, but you don't really want him, or you've got him already, that's the sort of high-rated fodder card that you're going to use alongside the 84s and the 86s that you'll have a load of in your club in order to complete Van der Ven. Stick 8 84s into one of the squads for Van der Ven, and then a couple of 93 pluses in there, and it's going to get you your rating up, and that's what's going to get you the SBCs done. You will have seen it in yesterday's episode, right? That's exactly how I managed it. So yeah, that's what I would say. I think 87, 88, 89 exchanges are good fun, and they do give out quite well. We end up getting ourselves a 96 Kefren Turam here finally. I see everyone else packing him. It's nice that we could finally get him. Yeah, I mean, look, he does look like a complete and utter beast, doesn't he, with those stats right there. He could definitely go into anyone's team at the moment and be super, super solid. So have we covered all of the ratings? So 80, anything up to an 82, player picks. 83s, Team of the Week packs, or player picks if you don't want Team of the Week, so if you've got loads of them already. 84s, they're going to be the players that you use in order to... get 84s are gonna go into player SBCs alongside high-rated fodder. 85s, I would do the 85 exchange. 86, you can either do the 86 exchange, or you can save some of them and some 87s for those like 1 of 5 tots or shapeshifters or road to the final thingy player picks if you want. And then 87s, you can, again, do that for those player picks, or you can put them into 87 exchanges, 88s into exchanges, 89s into exchanges, 90s, 91s, sometimes 92s into that 89 exchange. 92s, 93s, 94s, 95s, 96s, 97s, whatever. If they're fodder, they're fodder. They can go into the player SBCs alongside those 84s to get your overall rating up. So that's the plan, all right? And that does lead to a fairly infinite grind, and that is without doing any gameplay, which is going to get you rewards, which is going to get you extra packs, which is going to just ease that fodder and mean that you're going to be able to create more of these like 50 player packs if you want. It doesn't include any of the daily bronze, silver, gold stuff. You don't need that anymore, in my opinion. You might end up having a lot of Team of the Seasons in your club, which means you might not need to do Team of the Week SBCs. I just feel like they're kind of useful, so you might as well. Bobby Charlton there added to the club, a nice 94 rated one. How much does that dynamic image? He kind of looks like Royce there with the slick back. There's definitely a Royce-ness to him in that image. That's kind of cool. I've always thought that since he came out. We do get a 97 Cliver in the same pack, by the way. It's weird that these show up towards the back. I wish they didn't. I wish they walked out and stuff. I think it would be cool, but no big deal. So as you can see, I obviously saved up some of my 86s and 87s to go in one of these 93 plus player picks. Let's see what we get. And that's why I don't really bother with these. I'll use 84s and 86s, or 84s in player SBCs, 85s, 86s, all in exchanges, and just go from there, really. And then we are going to go ahead and complete the SBC for Mr. Julian Alvarez, the Argentine Atletico Madrid attacker. Buzzing to get him in the squad. I mean, just to get him in the club, even as a collectible card. Like, it's a cheap SBC, about 100k from scratch. Let's face it, it's 3 squads. Everyone can do this, no problem. I do have a Reds 95 one from Team of the Season in my club. But again, this was so cheap, and it's got 4 playstyle pluses that are decent. I feel like, hey, why not add into the club? Finesse, low driven, and a pace one. You've pretty much sold me. I'm most likely going to unlock your card if you're a good price. So that is why he is in the club. 5-star, 5-star as well, of course. So he could definitely go in the team, and the team is looking more and more pink. As you can see here, we've now got Van der Ven, Thuram, James, Alvarez, and then, I mean, definitely could have some more options in the next few days. I'm sure we'll pack someone to go left back, someone to go centre back alongside Van der Ven if we're getting bored of Tar. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know. I feel like maybe putting Berbatov back to centre-back and then bringing Hullet into the DM spot. And getting a 96 one. That would be good. Anyway, Friends, thanks so much for watching today. If you've enjoyed or you've now learned how to do the grind, then that's awesome. Hit me with a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. Cheers. And all my social media links are down below. Have a great rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.